Surveillance footage shows what these men are capable of if they get loose.
This country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman. That's why you gotta make your own moves.
We're gonna talk about solitary confinement and isolation, segregation, shit like that, PC. Basically all that shit is single cell by yourself. The only difference between those two is PC means that you basically checked yourself in here for protection, or they put you in here for protection from other inmates. Segregation means, or being segged means by force. You were voted on by a committee or a board, and by force they feel like you are a threat to the prison population or to the prison guards, so they place you in segregation or solitary confinement. One of the two. They all the same shit to me. You ask me, I've been to every last one of them. But I want to talk about politics and how this shit go in prison. A lot of people in prison think that you're safe in PC. I'm here to tell you right now, you're not safe in PC, and I'm gonna show y'all a little clip of how, you know, to give y'all a concept of how this shit goes down in SEG, PC, anywhere. So
imagine being cuffed to a table as someone's attacking you with an 8-inch blade. Did you see it? Just wait.
Could have killed all of us.
Torture. It's cruel. It's inhumane.
Life or death situation.
Now watch again.
Anytime you're in solitary confinement or PC, you're considered dangerous. So they strip search you from head to toe. When I tell you they strip search you from head to toe, there's no way possible that you can get a 8-inch shank out here in solitary confinement population. There's none, because for the simple fact, all inmates are rated highly dangerous back here. They treat all inmates the same when you back here, due to the fact they don't know who's back here for what. All they know is everybody's back here for a reason. Either they're dangerous or they're in PC to be protected. You feel me?
Behind.
He's talking about this guy, Greg Rinke. A federal lawsuit filed on April 3rd by 2 men who served time with Hollis says Rinke got some kind of key for his handcuffs from the guards and unlocked himself. This prison surveillance video shows it's happening.
That's how that.
You just seen a white guy slips his handcuffs. If you notice, he has like a key or a, what do you call it, paper clip or something, because he's wriggling with his hand. He slips them, and next thing you know, he goes straight to work. He had one purpose: pulled the shank out and went to work trying to stab and kill all 5 of those guys. I'm gonna tell y'all like it is. I'm gonna call it what it is. It was a hit. That's all it was. It was a hit, and the guard was in on it. You have to ask yourself, every single day, we come out here at Recreation, we get strip searched head to toe, each person head to toe. Then you get handcuffed. 2 security precautions in play. How did both of these motherfuckers get slipped? You know what I mean? But this is how it works in prison. If you piss a guard off, let's just say whatever the reason you is in segregation, if you ended up assaulting a guard, whatever, arguing with a guard, fighting with a guard, whatever happened to put you in segregation, if that guard is not okay or satisfied with the results of the committee of just putting you in segregation, you know, living and going on about your life 6 months to a year, and then you back in population, if that guard has envy in his heart or jealousy, or put it like this, shouldn't be a guard, then this is where the dirty game plays. It's a secret measure to say, hey, these guys are always fucking with you, this and that, I'm already back here, I already got a life sentence, you know, I'm never going home, they always fucking with me, let me take care of them. Usually if you notice, he was the only white guy let out with 5 black guys. They don't do that in segregation, y'all. I'm here to tell y'all, strictly, they don't do that. For the simple fact, it's 5 guys with handcuffs that's black and 1 guy that's white. They don't do that in segregation. They gonna put at least 4 or 5 white guys and 4 or 5 black guys, and it's gonna be separated, that type of shit, you know what I mean? But if something pop off, y'all always have each other back, or y'all got some shit where y'all can hold y'all ground until the guards get here, you feel me? That's how it usually rocks out in segregation. So with that being said, you already know all this shit was a setup. Everything about that clip was not common. I'm telling y'all. Usually there's only 3 or 4 people in the day room at a time when you in seg. They don't have that many offenders out at the same time, all in the same vicinity of each other. Also, another thing, I've been here, I'm speaking from experience too, y'all. Another thing that stuck out was when the white guy walked up to the table by himself with his cuffs. That was very strange. See, when you come out, they always walk with you, escort you, you know, shit like that. They don't just let you come walking out, you feel me? Once you get to do what you do, then they'll burn off. And last but not least, man, with all that, this is the last thing that lets you know it was some bullshit. This is segregation. This is the maximum confinement part of the unit. These are the baddest of the baddest actors. Protocol says there's a guard supposed to be in here at all times, or a guard watching these inmates at all times, for the simple fact there's inmates on protective custody, meaning they're supposed to be protected at all times. Then you got the segregation inmates, you feel me? They need to be watched all time. That further lets you know that this was a setup. How the hell did 3 security protocols get fucked over? One, we get stripped out, butt, ball, ass naked when we in segregation every single day. I'm a true testimony to this. Second, handcuffs. You always get handcuffed. You always get handcuffed, and they always double lock. Always double lock. I don't know if everybody knows what a double lock on the handcuffs is, but once you close the cuffs, there's another double lock button too. Last but not least, there was no guard in here, and it took them 10-15 minutes to respond, y'all. But living in solitary confinement in prison is no way to live at all, man. I really feel that it makes you into an evil, defeated soul person in solitary confinement, y'all. For the simple fact, I almost broke. Imagine being in a cell 18 months, walking around this bitch. It's very small, and a lot of these prisons think that helps. That does not help isolating a person for a year to 18 months, because as soon as you let this person back out, they don't know how to interact with human life anymore, for the simple fact they have trained themselves to live in this hole. They have trained themselves to accept misery. They have trained themselves to accept a defeated soul. They have trained themselves to not care about life. And I'm speaking from firsthand experience, y'all, because I went through a bunch of emotions when I was back there in segregation. First, I'll show y'all some of these letters that I was sending out to my family and that they were sending in to me. If it wasn't for them, I would have never survived segregation, due to the fact it was so many days I wanted to go out. Meaning I just wanted to take everybody on, best man win. Me versus 5, I hope I come out on top. That type of shit.